Logan Paul's been having a rough go at it this year. Just in case you guys don't know by now, a YouTuber named by Coffeezilla released a documentary about Logan Paul and CryptoZoo. Logan Paul's been working on an NFT project where you can make money by, in a sense, just playing a game.
I think my game is gonna make some waves. So
It actually is.
stay on the lookout for CryptoZoo.
I didn't know you had a date, bro.
Hey,
September
question.
1st,
How do
that's
I?
a development team that has to be wizards because you're dealing with blockchain, people's money, transactions, and it's going to be on the Binance Smart Chain. Just I'm saying this here now because the Ethereum network, the gas fees don't make sense for the type of continuous and frequent transactions taking place in our game.
You're not using like a project. It's a game.
It's a game. It's a really fun game that makes you money.
Now, I gotta admit, the basic idea to where you can have different animals breed and they make you money, that's a pretty dope idea, if you can execute it properly. Now, Logan Paul, he's been pushing this CryptoZoo thing for quite a long time, which is totally fine. If you have a product that you truly believe in, push it. But the problem is, he just stopped talking about it. He started focusing on other stuff like his 99 Originals and his Prime Sports drink, which makes perfect sense until you find out people have already bought into CryptoZoo. So Coffeezilla, he's been working on this project for quite a long time. He's reached out to people that have been affected by it. He's been reaching out to people that are directly contributing to it.
How much did you guys make from CryptoZoo?
I lost around $50,000 in CryptoZoo.
I lost $40,000.
I lost around 15,000 US dollars.
I lost $25,000.
$120,000.
$500,000 Australian, which is $500,000 in CryptoZoo.
Okay.
Because I don't want it to ever be thought that Logan's the reason it failed. He's not. Logan wasn't smart enough for what he tried to build. And then when it was built and was failing, didn't have the ability to correct it and to save face and reputation. It was more convenient to pull out than to be associated with a failing project that the dev rocked.
And I'm not gonna lie, it looks horrible on Logan Paul's behalf. He's been marketing this game towards kids. He says he's been putting his 100% time into it, and it looks like he just gave up on it. So when Coffeezilla released his documentary, it ended up going viral. And this isn't the first time Coffeezilla actually made a video about Logan Paul's shady business deals. He also made a video about Logan Paul's dink doink, but that did not go as viral as CryptoZoo. So I firmly believe Logan Paul was just trying to let this ride out, sweep it underneath the rug, hopefully no one's gonna notice. But like I said, Coffeezilla's video went viral. Everybody knows about CryptoZoo now. So ever since the CryptoZoo started going viral, he's been trying to ignore it the best he can. It all kicked off when he made the tweet, "Note from passenger next to me, I need this right now. Thank you, Leon, whatever that name is. Dear Logan, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm sure you'd just like to have a normal and relaxing flight. I just like to say your videos helped me through a rough point in my life and I will always be grateful. You made me laugh when I needed it, and although I don't know you personally at all, it was always clear to me that you have a kind heart and are a good person. While I have you here, I'd also like to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday Season. And in general, wish you a happy and fulfilling life. You are a very beautiful person, and I really hope you know that." Okay. Now, when he tweeted that, everybody in his comment section were just pointing out the fact that he was just blatantly ignoring the scam that was going on with him. Coffeezilla even responded with, "If you think you feel bad, imagine how your CryptoZoo victims feel." And right after that, he got blocked. He wasn't the only one. There was a couple more people that got blocked for their comments too. The next day, he just tweeted out that he appreciates this guy's creative genius. He also appreciates his work ethic. Truly, he truly does. He's just simply wrong about everything he's saying. He also tweeted out that he invited Coffeezilla to his podcast. Coffeezilla wasn't able to respond to the tweet because he's blocked, but on his own Twitter account, he tweeted out, "Hey, I invited you 24 hours before you invited me on your show. As a matter of fact, I'll have all the guys on your team come on the show and we'll live stream it. And just to up the ante, whatever money he makes on the live stream, he's gonna donate to all the people that were wronged on CryptoZoo." But Logan Paul just decided to play dress up. Logan Paul tweets again about the email saying, I invited this guy on my show 5 days ago and haven't heard back, so I'm just gonna do my response without him. But like Coffeezilla said, he already invited him on his show. To me, it makes absolutely no sense that Coffeezilla would go on his show. That way he can control the atmosphere, he can control the questions, and he also has the last edit. It makes zero sense that Coffeezilla has to go on Logan's show. Logan should be going on his show to explain himself. So on January 3rd, Logan Paul finally released his response video. His first response video, that is. And when I clicked on the link to the video, it's deleted. The guy straight up took it down. Luckily, this is YouTube, so someone re-uploaded it. And after watching the re-uploaded version, yeah, I can see why he took it down. Not only was this guy not claiming any sort of responsibility for what he did,
but I do appreciate you calling out that rats under my nose stole the game code, millions of dollars, and left Jeff and I abandoned with no team and knives in our back.
He started saying that Coffeezilla's sources were just not reliable sources because they're criminals, even though Logan was the one that hired them.
Coffee, you interviewed the developer who stole the game code, fled to Switzerland, and held it hostage for $1 million. Well, his name is Zach Kelling. Surely, as the internet detective that you proclaim to be, you would know that he spent time in prison for multiple felonies, one for aggravated robbery, armed robbery at a liquor store, and the other for, surprise, obstructing the legal process. Wouldn't someone with journalistic integrity know their credible source had not only an agenda, but a fondness for orange jumpsuits?
He started saying the scammers completely fooled him. They also fooled the church, the Yankees, and all this other crap.
Who has turned out to be a professional con man that I have since learned fooled billionaires, the Mormon church, the owner of the New York Yankees, and now me.
He started playing the victim card because the people that he hired were the ones that were taking the money. And also in his response, he said that Coffeezilla just had an agenda against him. He made lots of money off of his name and he was slandering him. So lawyer up because I will see you in court.
And lastly, Coffeezilla, I now know your motives with this. Clout and money, good for you, but also you're slimy as so I'm not going to come on any of your podcasts. If you want to come on Impulsive and talk about this, that's fine. You've denied my invitation multiple times. You're still invited. It can be a one-on-one. If not, we're going to handle this ourselves while we continue to build CryptoZoo, and I'll see you in court.
Yeah, he was threatening Coffeezilla because he exposed the truth. But evidently, the truth makes him look bad and it's slandering his reputation that he's done so hard to build up. And I'm going to be honest, laughing at a body I thought would be the end of him, but this guy has done some incredible rebranding. The guy did boxing, he switched to a podcast, stopped doing children's entertainment, made a sports drink, he grew a beard, and yes, your image is also part of rebranding. He worked so hard to rebrand himself, so I don't blame him for being upset that a guy's coming after him, exposing him for not changing. Now, his second response, it honestly wasn't much better.
Hopefully you're seeing this. The guy is good. He is a very good storyteller. Sure. I think he probably has an inherent bias against me, which is reflective in his work, in his piece, which unfortunately has repercussions. I had to stay silent. And for a fucking year, I'm hounding Jeff. How do we make this right? What's the status of the game?
But they don't see that. They don't see that. That's crazy.
The engineer stole the code, who was hired by a fucking con man, a guy that I found out to be a con man, a guy that I had trusted. Not just a guy that I had trusted, a guy that billionaires had trusted. A guy that fooled the Mormon church and the New York Yankees. And the advisor, again, that I trusted, was selling against my buyers, people that actually wanted to play this game. It was like where Coffee fucked up is by targeting me as some malicious, evil supervillain.
Still no accountability for hiring people, not considering the fact that people lost money buying the product he was promoting, and also saying that he's still gonna sue Coffeezilla because what he did was criminal. Now Coffeezilla, he was gonna respond to Logan Paul with his own response, but Logan decided to call him and be like, hey bro, sorry, I'm going to drop the lawsuit, I'm going to take down my 2 response videos, and I'm going to have another one on the way. So Coffeezilla held off on doing a response video, and he wanted to see what Logan wanted to say. Granted, Logan didn't release a response video on his main channel, he did it on his secondary channel.
Coffeezilla is not a criminal. I called him, I apologized. My initial response to his series was that of fire, an ego flare.
Yeah, we kind of all knew Coffeezilla wasn't a criminal.
I am personally committing 1,000 ETH to this, which is about $1.3 million right now for players who want to get out.
$1.3 million, that on a surface level seems pretty cool. But if you actually watch the documentary, these guys stole about $7.7 million. And even though Logan Paul himself didn't make any money from this, he hired the people responsible for it. I wholeheartedly believe that if Coffeezilla didn't make a documentary about CryptoZoo, he would have just swept it underneath the rug, completely forgot about it, wouldn't have brought it up ever again. And like I said at the very beginning of the video, he's been having a rough go at it this year. He got a lot of heat for disrespecting his co-host religion.
Well,
Georgie, that's the other thing. Everyone,
let him speak.
That's the other thing.
Let him speak.
You all think you're right, and you think that the Muslims are going to hell, and they think that you're going to hell, and the Jews
I
think
never
that
said that. You can't put words in my mouth.
No.
What makes you think I'm going around condemning people? That's what I want to know. Because you always put that on me. You always yell at me about gay people. I never once talk about gay people.
Because you're subscribed to the doctrine that perpetuates that information.
I'm subscribed to love my neighbor.
Not everyone in your religion is.
Buddy, you cannot tell me about misconception and you keep misquoting the Bible and you keep putting me into a box that I'm not in. You keep bringing up that I bash gay people all the time. When have I ever done that?
Bro, that is a staple of your religion, and it's not bashing gay people. It's condemning them for what they like.
As George Janko, as your best friend, have you ever seen me to any straight man or gay man or any type of person ever have ever shown any hatred ever?
No, but you're in the same boat with a large group of people that do.
Now, I personally have friends with religious beliefs that I personally don't believe in, but I'm just not going to blatantly disrespect their religion. That to me is just freaking crazy. You shouldn't do that. I thought that guy was your friend. He's also getting in trouble for his pig being found in a field next to a dead pig. Like I said, this guy has done some historic rebranding, and getting an animal really helped his public image. So when you buy an animal to help your self-image and people find it years later on the verge of death, yeah, people are going to be upset about that. His impression of the animal is that it was a pocket pig or a mini pig, but I hate to break it to everybody, those things don't exist. The mini pigs or pocket pigs or whatever you want to call them, they exist simply because the owners starved that pig. It doesn't grow, so mini pigs just don't exist unless they're starving it. So with Logan Paul disrespecting his friend's religion, with his pig being found literally on the verge of death, and also CryptoZoo being brought to light, this guy is really having a rough go at it this year. Now, do I think all these things are gonna ruin his career? Absolutely not. He's still gonna build his empire, he's still gonna promote his sports drink, and everyone's honestly gonna forget about this in a month or two. This guy literally has diehard fans that will defend him laughing at a body. But anyways, what do you guys think? Be sure to let me know in that comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and everybody, just remember, I am a nobody from nowhere, so really, what do I know? Peace.
Yeah.